Hey, how's it going everyone? So there was a new update on the Korean test servers and it brings a lot of new stuff and updates many classes, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this update before it is released on iTOS. The update is pretty big. I think I would advise you guys to check the Korean patch notes. You just gotta translate. You can translate on Google Translate. You get most of the information because it's better for you to read everything, since there are things I can't list here, like changes on classes. If you read, you understand better the changes on skills, particularly like skills that got overheat now, got smaller cooldowns, because the changes on the classes are a lot of stuff, and I don't think it would be practical for me to make a video talking about all that kind of stuff. So read through a translated version of that stuff, but I'll give you guys a summary. A new fishing system will be added to the game. You'll be able to fish in Klaipeda or the Cobalt Forest for silver or gold fish. There's gonna be a new extended area in Klaipeda and in the Cobalt Forest, and you'll be able to go there, talk to a fishing NPC, and buy equipment, buy fishing rod, buy bait, that kind of stuff. I believe you have a random chance of fish drops, like a random chance to get either a silver or a golden fish, and the chance to succeed itself would be random. I don't know if it's 50-50, I haven't read that information yet. The point is, fish will be used to restore, like to increase the speed of regeneration for health and spirit. And there's also a golden fish that can give a 50% XP buff for 10 minutes, and once you get a golden fish, you won't be able to get another one for some time, a couple of hours. And there's also a fishing leaderboard. I'm not into that kind of competition like True of Savior Fishing Simulator, but you know, nice to have little extra stuff in the game. Okay, also all over the game world, you'll be able to break 3 routes on the maps to gain a temporary movement speed buff. This buff is aimed at moving faster through maps. If you kill mobs, the movement speed will decrease. Also, in the game map now, the world map, you'll be able to see all areas. I believe this means that you won't have to explore the map, you have to explore each map by itself. But if you create a new character and you open the game world, you see all the maps. Also, talking about the world, many quests from level 1 to 150 have been adjusted. The intention is to create a more fluid experience. Some have been adjusted to give more monsters available to complete the quest. Some have had their requirements adjusted, like lessened. You require to deliver less items and kill less monsters to complete the quests. There's a whole fucking lot of noise going on right now, I'm sorry. Also, many side quests are being created, and quests that also give silver. Most quests now only give like XP cards and some shitty items. You also get quests giving silver. There's a detail on the monster updates that I haven't been able to understand. It seems like they're removing either the explosions on the death of monsters. I'm not sure if they're talking about removing the explosions when you level up and knock down a lot of enemies, or the explosions when you destroy a boss and it explodes. I'm not sure what they're taking. I hope they're not removing the boss explosion when you kill a boss and it's destroyed, but the level up knockdown is kind of weird. In the hunting grounds, there's going to be an update where you'll be able to collect 8 parts of a cube to open the cube and get an item for the hunting grounds. The elite monsters in the hunting grounds are given some new skills to reduce damage they take, like especially from debuffs. They're getting missile attack defense skill and remove joint penalty defense skill. So they're getting skills to remove debuffs from themselves to get stronger. Monsters are also getting a buff in multiple defense skills. Magical defense and physical defense buffs for monsters have had their powers increased. Also, a big overhaul is going to be done in the UI. You can check a couple screenshots here. There are not a lot of them available. Let's hope this fixes some UI issues we have nowadays, especially with localization. Text in English ends up overflowing and like being written out of the correct spots in the UI. This UI looks pretty cool. I hope it's also faster, so you get not only UI updates but possibly a little bit of a FPS boost. We can only hope. The character information tab will now display like additional information about your character, the power of the secondary weapon, the AoE defense and AoE attack ratios. Another big point in this update is the removal of the DPK mechanics. The drop rate for monsters will now be decided by a simple percentage. Every time you kill a monster, a drop percentage will be rolled for the items the monster has, independently from how many kills you had, how many people killed that mob in the map that time, doesn't matter. Now, drops will be based solely on percentage. I love the change. I think pure percentage is the way to go. They gave the following example for this change, which is a monster drops 2 items A and B. Each time you kill a monster, the probabilities of dropping the items are calculated separately. And if you have a monster that drops 5 items, you can kill the monsters. You can kill the monster and you can drop 5 items at a time if you roll a good percentage in all of the drops. There's also a big update coming for classes, like I told you guys. Wizard, Cataphract, Dragoon, Squire, Pyro, Psycho. Many classes are getting updated. Most of them seem to be getting buffed, especially with reduced cooldowns, increased overheat in skills. So let's see how this rolls. Everyone is pretty strong right now. There are a couple classes that have been left out, but I think most classes are pretty strong at the moment. Again, I recommend you to check the update in the link in the description to see. You can use a translator to read the Korean to understand what is being changed in the classes, and also keep in mind that this is on a test server, so we can't be 100% sure that all of this is going to go live, but I think it is. IMC doesn't usually really test a lot of stuff publicly. This was all for the KTOS patch notes review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to check more stuff. As always, have fun and see ya!